What's up, guys? Kane here with XBLA fans. I don't know why I don't have my light on, but whatever. We're just playing in the dark, apparently. I might go turn that on. But what's up, guys? Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. We're going to be getting going. We're going to play some Pennant race. Right now, I am starting at 3-4-3-1, which, to be honest, I think puts me right outside Legendary. And if we turn off crossplay, I'm pretty sure we're right at it. We would be in Legendary right now if this is where I'd been at the end of last one. To be honest, I missed Legendary, I think, by about 4 points, if I remember right. It was that close. It's kind of hard to predict. It's really hard to predict because it's a completely moving target that is pretty arbitrary. But 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to go turn on a light so you guys don't just see me in the dark for no reason. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you happen to be watching this on YouTube, thank you guys so much too. I really do appreciate it. If you guys don't know, I stream on Twitch Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 9 p.m. to midnight. And then obviously I post these Super Mega Baseball videos back up on YouTube because I know you guys have been enjoying them and hope you guys keep watching them. Anyways, guys, be right back. Oh, a little bit better here. What's up, Dapper? Glad to see you, man. Alright, I have crossplay on this week because I know Penguin wanted to try to duck into one of these, and I have a feeling he'll be able to. Last week I know I had it turned off because, to be honest, there aren't that many people who consistently use glitches. But one of them just happens to be on this list. Change his name again. I did not see your message. Nah, dude. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to some Super Mega Baseball action. For those of you guys who don't know, I do stream every Thursday, Super Mega Baseball at least, and then every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, I also stream from 9 to midnight. I'd love to see some of you guys hang out. Really love this game, really love playing it for you guys, and hopefully this game can last a decent bit here. I actually have a video that's kind of related to Super Mega Baseball to be going up tomorrow. Hope you guys check that one out. It should be pretty good. I don't know why I'm saying well, I mean, okay, tomorrow for anyone in the stream, for anyone in the VODs, it'll have gone up like a week ago. Just saying. Oh, and just for you guys, this next coming week, I'll probably be streaming Super Mega Baseball on Tuesday instead of Thursday, just because I'll be out of town for a little bit. Your last pitcher got hit by the ball. Bad luck. Dude, that always sucks. Like, I feel like I've been doing okay, but again, like, so at the level I'm playing at, this is the only game that mattered. The rest of those are all 1-point games. Nothing happens in a 1-point game. Does not matter who wins and loses. Literally, no one moves up or down. It's completely pointless. So all you really got to hope for is those few games that you can get where it's not a 1-pointer. And I was glad to see someone actually pointed out on Reddit, because I talked to Penguin about it a bunch. Oh god, I got the one guy playing at 88. Alright, so I'm curious. This guy's either going to be amazing, or he's going to have accidentally got way too high. I'm kind of curious which. We'll find out. Because this should be a chance for me to move up, if I play well. I mean, I'm going to assume he's pretty good. But that's definitely a bonkers rating. let's do this. I ain't swinging at your junk. Just that junk. It's a little less junky junk. Boom. Starting off with a hit. Yeah, dude, Dapper. So this is why I laugh every time I see someone on Reddit. And this happens a lot. Someone on Reddit will be like, oh man, they need to cap the ego in this game. I can't hit. And I'm like, you're at 50. There's people legitimately hitting way up into the 80s. You know, like I'm hitting at 83. He's hitting at 88. It's not like I'm struggling at the moment. You know? Like that last swing was garbage by me, but that wasn't really the goal. The goal was to steal. Now we're going to advance him to third. I should honestly be able to score here. If I don't score here, it's either just me hitting poorly or he pitched perfect. So if he's smart, he's going to give me some junk and he's going to hope I pop it straight up or strike out. I'm surprised he didn't move his infield in, to be honest, because most people anymore have been doing that. Because when one run matters as much as it does. But then again, a lot of people have realized that one run isn't what causes you to go down in ranks. So they've kind of stopped caring as much about the single run. Because even if you lose, the one run doesn't matter that much. It's the next 4, you know? Alright, cool. Hey, we dropped 1 in the first inning. I'm okay with this. Hopefully we can drop 1 in every inning, and then we'll be set. I'm kind of scared, because something tells me this guy's going to be able to hit. Even though he's hitting at 88. Either that, or he just, you know, beat up on some kids who really shouldn't be as high as they are. Which is very, very possible. I hate how fast the sirloins are. Like, I feel like that guy is way too fast. Yeah, well, see, that's the problem, Cothred. Since, honestly, one run wins the game, but winning the game doesn't mean crap. Like, I really could care less if I win anymore. Winning does not matter. And this is Metalhead's fault, in my opinion. I don't give a shit anymore if I win. It just does not matter. It means that little. You know, all I care about is, did I win by 4 runs in the games that I should have? Because honestly, if I lose by 1 or I win by 1, nothing happens. There's no point. Like, the way they've designed their rating system, all I'm looking for is games that I can just absolutely abuse one guy who isn't as good. Alright. Should probably stay. Yeah, a lot of the sirloins you played have really good eyes. I mean, anyone at this this ego should have an eye. Like, I probably have the worst eye of anyone rated this high, I feel like. And I mean, I don't even, like, I'm not even joking on that one. Oh my god, he almost misplayed that hard. Oh god. He almost misplayed that hard enough that I was going to be able to score. Or not score, but get there safely. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would have done too. See, the problem is right now he's been really predictable with his pitches. And even then, like, I honestly am swinging at junk. See, this is what I mean by I have a bad eye. Like, in this situation, he should not give me anything to swing at. He should just hope that I walk myself. Because honestly, the base is open, the pitcher's up next. Like, here's where he might challenge me. And honestly, I just assumed he would. But hey, I got my run. It's what I cared about, you know? Okay, so this is Durbin. I absolutely hate Durbin. Durbin is a terrible, terrible hitter. A terrible, terrible pitcher. I don't really care to play with him. So my goal here is to get that 1 more run in. Because if I can win 3-0, we're talking about I actually got some rank. Like, right now, I'm already pretty securely in Legend, but this would give me a guarantee, you know. For next week, I'll have to be higher, because it inflates so much every week. Every single week, it's going to inflate. So, like, there's no guarantee even if I do finish this game and win this one. Like, dude, I mean, not this guy, but someone else may knock me down, you know? Yeah, dude, I'm all about speed teams. So, like, I think if you're not playing with a speed team, you're handicapping yourself. But that's just me. If you don't play a speed style, I understand not going with a speed team. Yeah, like, to me, I think Moose is a little too slow, but that's just me. I know some people do well with them, and, I mean, I just personally, it's just not for me. It hasn't connected. This guy has a really good eye so far. I've yet to see him really swing at junk. Part of that may be he knows that he's going to have a hard time hitting it anyway. So he's just kind of like hoping to let it go. Which is what I'm guessing this is. Like, he very much seems like he's having to guess where the ball is. And if it just happens to be there, he might crush it. And that's a good strategy if you're over your head. Like, that's how I play. If I'm at 99 ego, I have to. I'm not one of those people who can honestly play at 99 consistently. Yeah, sirloins are deceptively quick for not being a speed team. Much in the same way that wild pigs and overdogs are really, really power heavy for not being a power team. Like, it's a little deceptive, but at the same time, like, it makes a lot of sense when you think about it. Just kind of how it's set. Alright, we just gotta score every inning on this guy. We want 1, we want 2, I want to see a 3. We're like at the top of the order too, man. We do this, this is gonna be good for us. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Nope. Oh, whoa! Drop it like it's hot. It worked. Alright, I'm not going to swing. And now I'm going to steal. Probably could have swung at that. Probably should have swung at that. Honestly, I thought with my guy, I'd be okay. And that could have been really good if I'd done that and gotten the steal there.
Now batting.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's just it. Like, to me, there is a meta. And until contact and fielding seem to matter, and since it's all about runs scored, and it doesn't really matter if you can hold a guy to nothing. You know, if you can hold a guy to nothing, but you only score 1 run, you don't level up. So, like, they've basically made pitching not as relevant off that. It's just a fact.
Number 24.
I feel like this guy's decent, but he's not exactly as good as I would have expected for someone to have that high a ranking. I was not expecting that to be a strike. I'll admit, that one surprised me. That is straight underneath it. And we're out. Alrighty. I've given him trouble every inning, even though, like, we didn't score. Dude, I learned to walk last week. Blame NG3. If I had to play NG3 again, I'm ready to walk every at bat, because all he does is throw garbage. It took a couple players like that, you know, who just throw garbage. Like, I'm someone who throws strike garbage. You know, like, I throw a little bit of both. Like, you know, I like to throw a lot of junk. But I give you just enough strikes that, like, the junk could be a strike. There's a couple people out there who pretty much just throw straight garbage. And I just got to remember, if all they throw is garbage, don't swing. You can walk a lot. And if you can walk with a speed team, that's called a double. And if you can get a double, that's called you're going to score. That's just life, man. Straight to center field. Boom shakalaka. I'm getting better. At least at walking. That was a terrible hit. Dude, I'm getting so many of these stupid bloop singles. It would drive me nuts to play against me right now. Because, like, that is the 3rd or 4th one of those I've done. And they are so frustrating to deal with. I don't know why I let her bat. I was thinking about it after I did it. Yeah, I'm off to a good start tonight, but honestly, I need 1 or 2 more runs. Like, three gets you something, but not enough. Wow, I already botched that. That's going to get him a chance to come back here. Like, honestly, I thought my second baseman would autofield that. I didn't think I'd have to manually do anything. Because the amount of times I've screwed that one up is just kind of mind-blowing. I was going to throw him out at third if he kept going. You know, like, I think I could have run him down even. Alright, I saw him going for it. I'm like, I'm just going to get ready. Damn, that same hit twice. I should have jumped for that one. Like, that's literally the same hit that caused me problems last time, practically. Like, it's just slightly over me, and I'm like, if I jump, it's going to hit me in the face. And if it hits me in the face, it's going to look really dumb. It's going to not do anything, you know, and it's going to be pointless. The amount of times that, like, jumping thing hits me in the glove and, like, doesn't catch just drives me nuts. I had a feeling. I don't know why I just threw back home. That was a really pointless throw. Alright, whatever. He scored 1, so I already lost my lead. Like, I'm winning, but, like, I'm losing this game. I should be winning by a lot. And, like, if I don't win by a lot, I don't get anything. Oh, no. I mean, this game has made me so greedy. Like, when I first started playing this game, I just, like, I loved it. It was just so much fun to play. And then, like, you know, I'm competitive, so I like to win. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to win a bunch. And I was winning a bunch. And then I realized that winning did nothing. And that is honestly, like, kind of killed my motivation a little bit. Like, I really hope they get to the point where winning doesn't mean nothing. Because, like, I should be excited right now. I'm beating someone who's ranked higher than me. You know, I should be thrilled. But in reality, I'm not. This doesn't feel like... This doesn't really feel like a win right now. It feels like a loss. Because, like, I should be ahead more than I am. Because he's playing at a higher ego. Like, I should be able to, like, score more runs than I did. Especially with how I started. And at the end of the day, like, you know, I'm not going to move up in rank very much. So it's just like, I played a guy who was way over my my ego. You know, so it's not like I feel like I actually accomplished anything. Because for all I know, if he'd been in my ego, we might have been a really tight game. Might have been a really good game. So, like, I can't really, like, brag about beating a guy. In fact, he might even score here. I think that's straight up, but... Oh my god, what am I doing to my life? I could have caught that if I hadn't been an idiot. Dude, I gotta, like, I gotta relax and just finish this before I blow it. Can't keep talking about what happens if I win until I actually win. He might have just tied it. I mean, I think that's straight up, but... Alright, cool. I should not keep this pitcher in. I'm screwing up. Just relax. Don't do it. Relax. Oh my god, that's that nowhere spot. I hate that. I hate that. Yeah, I know. I didn't notice my pitcher was dead till too late. But, I mean, I just got 14 points for that. It's like, eh. I should have got a lot more. I should have been able to kill that guy. That's what I mean by, like, winning that doesn't help me at all. Because I didn't win it by enough. Like, you gotta win by more points. Like, we're in such a weird spot right now. Like, I need to get probably another 100 points to guarantee that I'm in Legend. Without losing 100 points. But the problem is half of my games are going to be against people way lower ranked than me. Those are going to be hard to win. Unless the person's just bad. If the person's better than me, you know, rank-wise, I should be able to kill them. But obviously, they're going to be pretty decent at the game. You know, so it's kind of like this weird little spot where like none of these games are going to feel that great. Specifically because we're playing for runs. We're not playing for wins. It's such a weird balance right now, man. Like, honestly, at some point, I need to just do a full-on video on Pennant Race again, because, like, the way the system works right now is just not good. It just does not feel good to be a player. Like, it's such a fun game. I love this game. It's so much fun to play. And, like, I really, really do like it, but, like, man, it just does not... Like, anyone in Legendary or All-Star, this game does not feel good for you. There's no way it does. Like, I've beaten Cody High Roller twice. I've beaten Nugent once. Like, I know I've beaten Jeremy Delia. You know, like, I've beaten most of these players at least a couple times, but, like, it doesn't really change much, you know? I must have played him last. Yeah, I played him last split. Like, he's doing decent. Like, he's a good player. I've played against him a couple times. Played against Treat Yourself earlier today. Like, I mean, you start to recognize names because you play the same people over and over. What's really weird is right now, I swear there's a dev account in here. And the dev account is literally playing a dev account. And I'm really confused what the heck is going on. But it's kind of annoying. Because that's taking up one of the 15 legend slots. And I'm just like, what are you guys doing right now? Like, for me personally, that was kind of a bummer when I saw that. Because I was like, I was probably one slot off legend. You know, like, I was probably one slot originally. You know, I have a pretty high... Let's see, he's probably the next closest to me. You know, on console at least. He's 3,420. 3,447. Okay, so 3,447 is the highest right now. Yeah, he and I are like right at the same spot. Okay, he's top right now. But this tells you what I need to... Okay, never mind. Gambling CPA. Ooh. He hasn't even played this week. But, like, for us to move up, we've got to, like, knock out some of these people, man. Alright, hopefully it doesn't take too long to find a game. I've got crossplay turned on. I know normally a little later on in the night, it kind of, like, gets a little hotter. And we normally have a lot of matches coming in, so hopefully it'll be okay. I know there's normally 2 or 3 people who play at the same level as me, who kind of intentionally try to snipe me on stream. So odds are we'll get some of them in here soon. And that's kind of honestly something really nice. Because without that, I don't even know if I could stream this game sometimes. Because like, that like sniping is actually kind of convenient for this. Because I just need matches, man. Like, I just want to play against people. Like, if this game ever does kind of, like, die off, I really do hope that, like, some of the guys who, like, really enjoy it can at least, like, keep matchmaking active, you know, certain nights. But we can talk about whatever, guys, so I'm just hanging out. Yeah. This is the only problem with the fact that my rank is higher than it has been the last couple streams. Like, the last few streams, I've kind of been tanking it a little to get matches a little quicker. Like, I know I was playing that one guy a few weeks ago, and I just bunted every game. I was doing that the day before stream just because, A, I wanted to test it. B, I figured it would kind of help. Like, I really wish, like, matches would just be a little easier. I feel like they could make it better. I mean, I think this is what Penguin, he's been in chat a bunch, was talking about, and I've talked about it before, too. I kind of wish that each division had an ego rating, and what Penguin suggested I actually kind of like. Because if you put them at... Like, what I'd been suggesting before was more like Senior'd be at, like, 15, Semi-Pro at 30, Pro at 50, you know, All-Star at 60, Legendary at 80. That's pretty spaced out. What Penguin was suggesting was figure out where the middle is. and kind of like move it a little closer. Because like honestly, Legendary at 80, All-Star at 75, and Pro at 70, we could play all three of those together and it wouldn't be that bad. Like I would have no problem playing against a Pro player if it was just a win versus a win, you know? If only all that mattered was a win versus a win, I wouldn't mind it. But because it's run differential, it really sucks to have to play at the higher end and then play a guy at Pro, you know? But like I wouldn't mind playing at 80 and then having to play someone at 70. Like that wouldn't bother me at all. And then you could always use semi-pro and senior as kind of like the more casual area. I don't know. I don't know where, like, a lot of this, I don't have any numbers. I'd have to see them. Like, my background's actually economics. Like, I kind of find this type of stuff fascinating. I'm going to assume that's Penguin who's dodging. Like, because it's been taking me forever. I saw you just showed up in chat, and all of a sudden I have a match. No, we got Nugent again. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it needs to do. I mean, I don't know what the normal level is, though. Because, you know, like, there's a guy on Reddit who was complaining, saying that 50 is too high. You know, he's like, I don't want to play above 50. For me, personally, I don't want to play below 75. Like, I would not enjoy playing this game below 75. Because, to me, the problem is at 75, it's a little easy. Like, a little easy to hit. Which means I have to pitch completely differently than I do if I pitch this guy here. Alright, I gotta score some runs this time, guys. Because we started off hot and we tapered down bad. I need to get some. So he's got the away team this time. Senior seems to be where you see most other streamers. Dude. So I watched like 1 or 2 MLB The Show streamers do some YouTube stuff for this game. And I kind of enjoyed it because they were playing at like 30 ego and they were playing like single player against the computer at 30 ego, and I was just like, yep, like, you know, he's like struggling to hit and I'm just like, I could probably play with one hand and do that, because honestly it auto aims for you, so you just really have to hit the button. Yo, what's up, Kira? Glad to see you, dude. It's like, I gotta change up. Dude, I don't know how I did this. I'll never do this again. 3 straight pop flies. Yes, please. Didn't leave the infield. That's the dream right there. Yeah, that was a strike. I didn't like that one, though. Give me one I like. This guy throws a good bit of junk, so I just gotta keep my eye on it. But honestly, he throws enough hittable balls. And he throws them, like, in really hittable areas. Like, I don't understand it. Like, they're not on the edge of the plate. And when they are, they're on, like, the edge of the plate that, like, is pretty easy to get to. That's just stole there, man. I'm gonna take one more, because he always throws a strike on the second one. Well, not a strike, but I meant a fastball. Oh, man. That would have been nice if that had gone past him. It's kind of the most pointless hit and run ever. Like, I almost got out because of it. Ugh. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if all you do is pitch low, it's really easy to predict. And I'll be honest, I have a habit of that. I like to pitch low. I really do. I love to pitch low. Alright, I need a hit here. He's gonna give me all junk, I'm assuming. Dude, if that had hit me, sweet baby Jesus. Again, he's gonna pitch low and try to get a ground ball. I'm gonna wait till he gives me something I won't swing at. Like that. Because, again, your infield's in. That is ridiculously awesome. I don't know why I swung at that. Please come back. Baby, come back. I feel like this is like slow motion right now. Like, I don't know if he's just using standard pitches and not using, like, power pitches or what? Yo, what's up, Jay Hunter? How you doing, man? How do you make solid contact with pitches so far off the plate? He hasn't thrown anything off the plate yet that I've swung at, really. Like, almost all of them have been, like, right here. That's not really off the plate. Like, the thing about this game is you just got to remember that, like, just because it looks like it would be a ball doesn't mean it's not hittable. I mean, David Ortiz made a career of hitting inside balls off the, fences. It's not like it's not possible. Like, that one was probably the worst pitch I've swung at, and that was just low. And that's still hittable. That blooper into right field, that was because his infield was in. If his infield wasn't in, that wouldn't have been a hit. Like, the moment he put his infield in, it was a guaranteed hit. Nothing he could do about it. Like, there's no reason to put your infield in with the bases loaded. With the bases loaded, if it's hit hard, you're going to be able to throw it home anyway. And if it's not hit hard, it's probably not going to be a big deal. Ah. Let's see if he panics. My only chance there was he panics. Like, I mean, it's definitely a little frustrating when you feel like you're throwing stuff off the plate and someone's hitting them. Because, like, I've had this hit out of the park a lot. That pitch right there. I throw it a good bit. Because, honestly, the amount of times it gets hit out versus the amount of times it's an easy out is hugely different. But, I mean, a lot of it comes down to, did you make solid contact on the ball? Because, like, the way the game works is if you're hitting it dead on, you're going to hit it. I mean, if you're hitting it dead on and it's a ball, you're probably not going to hit it super cleanly. But again, that's like why it was a blooper, not a, line drive. So, I mean, a lot of it, and I think that's one thing that Metalhead doesn't do very well with online play, is they don't really tell you how well you hit the ball. People just assume because they got 99 power, they hit it cleanly. But that doesn't have anything to do with where your indicator was on the ball. In single player, you see good contact, great contact, decent contact, like perfect contact or whatever the other one is. So there's like different things that kind of show up. In this, it doesn't have that. So you don't really see like, was that good, bad, weak. Man, I honestly thought he might miss that one. Because like last game, I got a bunch of those from him missing them. Part of it is this guy keeps throwing a lot of balls and then giving me a freebie. So it's like if you keep throwing balls and then give a freebie like that, it's... Oh, that should be 2 runs. Or not 2 runs, but 2 bases now. The moment I realized there was no one at first... Oh, that's BS. Normally you can get credit for that. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, that was fair what happened. I should only get second. But the moment I realized it was going past, if I get off the bag, normally it'll give you third too. Ah, he pays attention. I figured it was worth the try. Like, I need more runs. Like, I'm not going to get that many points. Like, what I care about at the end of this game is getting some points. Because this should be a pretty good chance for me to do so. Hugs, I don't know why. Hugs has been like my most consistent pitcher, I feel like, recently. She's not that great, but she has so many different pitches that you can kind of like find stuff that'll work for most people. So like it gives you a lot of variety to throw at people. So it makes it really hard for them to predict exactly what you're going to do. Because like you can just kind of be all over the plate with her. Like she has that, screwball. She's got that slider. She's got a curveball. She's got a decent fastball. Like, It's pretty much what you're, like, really hoping for when you look at a pitcher. She's just got so much plate coverage. And then, honestly, that, like, change-up down and away is just really viable. Like, I don't know what it is about it, but it's just such a good pitch to me. This should get hit. Yeah, I threw it, and I saw the numbers on it, and I'm like, that should get hit. The moment I threw it, I was like, that's too easy to hit. So, like, sliders are just really, really susceptible to getting good contact. Just most people struggle with heat. And when it's not heat, what they really do well with is, you know, a curveball or slider left in the zone. Alright, let's do this. We need some runs, man. We need some runs. Because I'm not going to get a 5th inning. Which is BS. That was nice. I was just way behind it. Honestly, both of those pitches I should have killed. They were easily hittable. I was just slightly off on my timing. Yeah, he's leading with too many balls in a row. So when he does this, now I can either not swing or swing. And I can just decide. I'm like, I didn't like that one. Even though it was right down the middle of the plate, I'm just like, I don't like that one. Don't like that one either. End up striking out. It doesn't really bother me at the end of the day. Because, like, what I'm doing is I'm kind of controlling the plate now. Like, I get to be the one who decides, you know, whether or not I swing at stuff. I'm not just going to chuck it out. And he's throwing a lot of junk. Honestly, I was really surprised he didn't walk me last time. This guy's fast. You know, he gets on base. It's a double. Like, I know I was talking about that earlier, but I'm not even kidding. There's very few catchers who can throw him out. Man, I was so off on that. Like, I should have been able to hit that. And if I hit that, that's a good hit and run. I'll be honest, I didn't think that second one was a ball. Dude, this ump has like a hard-on for not calling a strike for me. Yo, thanks so much, Chiller. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about anything I'm doing or anything in this game in particular, just feel free to ask. I'm mostly just here to hang out with you guys. You know, I just like this game. And this gives me an excuse to play it at least once a week. You know, like, I'm right on that cusp for Legend right now, and I really want it. That took too long on the transfer. So, honestly, I probably would have been better off not doing the tag. That, to me, is an area that I feel like they can improve. So, like, I've said a couple times, I think fielding's garbage. I think fielding needs to not be garbage, though. So, how do you fix fielding without making it just purely RNG? Fix stuff like transfers. Make it so that I can transfer quicker. Because if you make it so I can get more double plays because I have a faster fielding team, or a better fielding team, that's an area where it feels like player skill and not just like RNG. And that would be fantastic. I think that's the only thing I've actually come up with that I feel like I'd love to hear what they think on that one. Like, honestly, I plan to make a video at some point on some things that I think they could fix. And that's definitely one I want to talk about. You can throw someone out at home, but it's got to be... Oh, he just scored again. Oh, my God. I'm playing sloppy. I did this last time against him, too. It drives me nuts. I need to get runs to win. You know, runs are all that matter. Wins don't matter. Like, if he beats me, I don't really care. All that matters is I score 4 runs against him. I need to score 4 runs more than he does. you know? And right now, I'm giving him a little bit too much opportunity to kind of catch up with it. Okay, here we go. This should be an out. Please don't panic. Yeah, the animation where they reach for the ball and miss is kind of slow. And honestly, that's, again, another thing that I wish was a little bit better with fielding. Yo, Catnip, what's up, dude? Goyo.
Now pitching, number 49.
What sucks is this is my last at bat of the game. Which, again, is kind of BS. If you're going to make your game all about run differential, the fact that I don't get the bat again is crap. Like, I mean, it's correct. I should not get to bat again. That's baseball rules. But the fact that I can't score more runs is just BS. Like, all that matters in this game is scoring runs. Now it's like, eh. I'm going to go up 10 points if I beat this guy. That's like nothing. Why did it not give me the pitcher? Alright. Alright. Time to relax. We're going to pull our pitcher because she's playing like crap anyway. And, let's get some outs. Let's focus.
Number 28.
That's a foul ball. Thank God. At lower ego, what should you work on? Alright, dude. So, this is what every single person's gonna tell you. And it's gonna be annoying as hell to hear. Plate discipline. Don't swing at that. At lower ego, you 100% can always tell whether or not it's gonna be a strike or a ball. Always. You have plenty of time. So, like, honestly, if you're swinging at stuff like that, you got to work on it. And if you have a reason why you're doing it, like maybe you're not being able to react well enough otherwise, work on that. Because, honestly, you should be able to hit a home run most of the time around 50 ego. I got to tighten up here. Like, he's gotten to the point where he just doesn't swing because he knows he can't hit it. And then he forces me to throw some strikes, which kind of drives me nuts. Honestly, I just didn't want to give him third. I probably should have thrown to second because I would have got one of them no matter what. Just wasn't how I reacted. Oh my God, no! He just tied it up. All right, I take it back. I am going to get to hit, but I can't score more than one run. So this is like garbage. So I'll get to hit. Well, actually, no. Wait. Yeah, I'm the home team. So I will get to hit. But I'll never be able to win by more than one now. Dude, that was entirely my fault. Oh, he just may have won the game. Man, I played that really badly. Props to him for coming back. I mean, part of this is like, I'm in my own head with the fact that I know I don't give a shit about wins. Wins don't matter. So like once I can't get the runs I wanted, I was just like annoyed. Because I should have been able to. Like I should have played better there. I mean I could still score one here, but it sucks I can't score more than that. I'm gonna have to score two, I mean. No, you played that really well. Like, he hadn't been hitting me at all, and then all of a sudden that last inning, he finally, like, tightened it up. Why did it swing at that? That's annoying. That's real annoying. You get 1 or 2 strikes and can't lay off balls. Yeah. You just got to get better at that. Because, like, honestly, like, he's going to do that to me. He's got 1 strike. He's going to throw a lot of junk now. Honestly, I'd be surprised if he throws another strike before I have 3 balls on me. That's just been his MO all game. It's a good MO. Don't pitch until you have to. And even then, when he does pitch, he's been doing these corners, which is where you got to put it. Yeah, he got the win. It doesn't matter too much. I'm only going to go down 6 or 7 points. So it doesn't really bother me. And, like, the win wouldn't have mattered for me. Once I didn't have the runs to actually rank up, I was kind of annoyed by the game, to be honest. Like, I still should have won that game. Don't get me wrong. I shouldn't have played as sloppy as I did. But if I won that, I'd go up 14. If I lose, I go down 7. Honestly, that doesn't change anything. Because we're playing for the games where you score 8 runs. You need a game against someone who's bad that you can just put 8 runs on. I'm impressed that guy can hit up there. Because honestly, at 88 ego, that's not that easy. So he's definitely decent.